New information regarding the Mountain West and Pac-12 media partners. College football schedules are being released, so we have an update here for you on the Big Mountain. Hey, JY here, back with the Big Mountain. Have an update regarding the media partners for the Mountain West and possibly the Pac-12. At noon Eastern today, the Mountain West dropped a couple press releases regarding their 2025 football TV schedule. One post that I saw on X included the 31 CBS games. Another post included the 22 Fox games, knowing that the Mountain West had added a third partner here in Warner Brothers Discovery to show 14 games on TNT Sports. I inquired when that schedule would also be published. It was confirmed to me today by a high-level source that the Mountain West did not renew the relationship this year with TNT Sports. That's right, no Mountain West football on TruTV this fall. If you remember, last July, the media release stated that TNT Sports and the Mountain West Conference had reached a multi-year college football agreement beginning in fall 2024. Now, less than a year later, that agreement is apparently over. Last year, the Senior VP of Acquisitions, Business Development, and Partnership, Raphael Popluk, stated that the agreement further expanded the live sports programming on TruTV. This also would mark the return at the time for college football on TNT Sports, which last televised a game back in 2006, so almost 20 years between last fall when they showed Mountain West games and the last time they had shown college football games on TNT Sports. It's an interesting decision to make right now for live sports on TruTV. I mean, their catalog right now really consists of broadcasting the exact same live sports that are also airing on TNT at the same time. I know they're doing that with some of the NHL playoff games right now. So what I had hoped to be the beginning of a really good partnership here with Warner Brother Discovery, as we talked about here, that TNT, they were broadcasting it both on TruTV and also on Max. Streaming it on Max was that really nice kind of dual threat there with both, you know, your typical connection and then also your streaming connection there on Max. That appears to be over. And, you know, for those that follow us here on the Big Mountain, this really isn't that much of a surprise. We've talked about this for quite a while. So, sourced information, the TNT agreement with the Mountain West is now over. I want to go into some speculation on what that might mean for TNT Sports. And, of course, that's going to have me bring up the Pac-12. I said many months ago, I saw both CBS and Fox continuing with the Mountain West. They are the long-term partners. We heard Gloria Nevarez tell us that on the Mountain just a few months ago, that likely going to be continuing with the long-term partners. Obviously, TNT was in their initial year at that time. I firmly believe this means TNT is transitioning to the PAC. It's something that we have said all along. I said I saw Fox and CBS with the Mountain West, the TNT Sports, and the CW with the PAC. I think this is only furthering that opinion when the news comes with the PAC. If the Mountain West knew that TNT Sports or Warner Brother Discovery here had interest in the PAC, they likely really didn't want to continue that relationship anyway. So to be clear, this very well could have been a mutual decision. I'm not saying necessarily it was just the Mountain West terminating it or just TNT terminating it. Could have absolutely been a mutual termination. When things changed there with the PAC, TNT saw an opportunity to maybe get out of this multi-year contract. I would imagine maybe TNT having to pay something. If the Mountain West was in a contract for multi-years and now they're not getting that revenue for broadcasting their games next year, maybe there was a call it a settlement agreement or an agreement to terminate that contract. We don't know. We've never seen a copy of the TNT contract with them. All I know is today we will not be seeing any Mountain West football on TruTV. But TNT is still in need of live sports. We know what's been going on. They've lost some massive contracts here recently, and the PAC going to market at the time that they did could have been the prime time to bolster college football offerings on both TruTV and TNT Sports. And, you look at it and you say, well, they're not in the 2025 contract. We've talked about that. Obviously, it's the CW, ESPN, and a few games on CBS for the PAC. And it could have been a contractual issue here with the Mountain West that, the CW just couldn't get into the 2025 schedule for the PAC. It could have been maybe they were outbid just for a few games. We don't really know the case here for 2025. Again, maybe some sort of a non-compete. I don't know that to be a fact, just speculating on that. But needless to say, I absolutely think this means the CW and TNT and ESPN are probably going to be the three partners for the PAC. And I believe ESPN really is going to be limited in football. I think they're mainly going to be there for the basketball portion of the PAC. I think we're going to see most PAC games on the CW and TNT, and the TNT brings that streaming component to the PAC with their Max kind of dual offering there. So I think that's a really good positive item for the PAC if they are going to be locking up TNT with Max there. So I had to bring this to you today. This is a little bit kind of breaking news, if you will, when I found out that TNT in this multi-year agreement is no longer going to continue with the Mountain West. Clearly, that's something our Mountain West fans would want to know for this fall, but I think it absolutely, in my speculation, kind of can connect the dots with what it means for the PAC moving forward. So again, had to bring an update for you guys today. I think there's going to be a lot of updates coming from the Mountain West and the PAC here over the next several weeks. As I said, I have next week circled for a mediation, a settlement coming out, maybe getting some news here within the next week or so. So we'll keep on that as well. Hey, we thank you guys for watching The Big Mountain. Make sure you like this episode and you subscribe if you like our content. We'll see you next time on The Big Mountain.